Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Siti Hanam Nelajan, and today, along with my other group members, we will be presenting our product Hormones in Action. Before starting, I would like to introduce the other members and our advisor that helps a lot in making this product successful. Here we have Ras Adriana Sofia, Aisyah Nurin, Nur Aisyah Zafira, Muhammad Haziq, and Madam Nurlizayati Ramlan.
Hormones in Action is a comic series that explains the mechanism of action that happens in the human body. It describes the process in a light, fun, and humorous way while still maintaining the educational aspect of it. This comic takes place in a nation where all the hormones are symbolized as the public servant that keeps the nation safe, or in other words, well regulated. It integrates some Malaysian details in the comic, especially in the way the buildings and surroundings are drawn. The main characters, which are the hormones, are drawn as human beings and sometimes robots. They receive and carry out instructions to solve and fix any problems that occur in the nation. For the first series, we are going to explain about the mechanisms that are related to the endocrine system. As of right now, the series consists of 2 episodes, which talks about the thyroid hormones and water regulation in the kidney.
Before diving into why we made this comic, I would like to share an excerpt from an article written by Attila Sima. As highlighted, this article proves that the endocrine system is one of the 5 most difficult topics to learn other than metacycles, aerobic respiration, cell division, and genes and chromosomes. Hence, Hormones in Action is developed. With that, our main purpose of creating this comic is to excite students that have a relatively low interest in reading long text. It is also to help them retain information as it is easier to remember visual graphics. This is especially helpful for those who might be in the science stream now but is not planning in pursuing a biology-related course for their degree. However, they still need to excel in every subject, including biology, in order for them to pursue their dream. Thus, this comic is here to help. This product is mainly aimed to help foundation and matriculation students, but could also extend to Form 5 students as they do learn about the endocrine system, and it could introduce them to what they would learn once they move forward onto the next step after SPM. As a proof, here we attach the page sections of Form 4 biology textbook that display endocrine system as one of the learning outcome. This product could also be used for those who are getting their degree but want to strengthen their fundamental knowledge about the human body. You might wonder, how does this comic works? Well, its functionality can be proven by the results that we got from the surveys we conducted among the readers, which are UiTM Science Foundation students from Group S35 and S36. In addition, we also tested 7 SPM students. This survey is done via Google Meet. 2 Google Forms were made for the students to answer. 10 minutes was given to answer the first Google Form before reading the comic. 15 to 20 minutes was spent to read the comic and another 10 minutes to answer the second Google Form after reading the comic. The answers submitted was analyzed, and the percentage of pre and post questions that have been answered correctly was recorded. Feedbacks given by the students were also recorded.
As we can see from the table, both foundation and SPM students showed an increase in marks. The results is especially significant for SPM students. We can conclude that this comic does help to increase students' understanding of the topic. Below are the screenshots of the session that we conducted. As for the feedbacks, a few questions were asked. For foundation students, we asked, was the comic helpful in understanding the topic? Would the comic be beneficial for a last-minute studying session? If it was given alongside the lecture note, would they be interested in it? And if they are planning to pursue a biology-related course for the degree, was the extra information at the end of the comic interesting? Meanwhile, for SPM students, we asked, was the comic helpful in understanding the topic? And if they are planning on pursuing science for their foundation, was this comic helpful at introducing them to the things they will learn later? These are the feedbacks we received for those questions. All in all, the feedbacks are mainly positive. Attached are the overall feedbacks that are left by our readers. Most left very positive reviews with some recommendation for improvement that we appreciate greatly. Moving on to the innovative features, firstly, our product turned lecture notes into a visual information and storyline. This will help readers to see the steps happening in a process more clearly, thus enhancing their understanding. Turning long text into a visual graphic like comics is actually a very effective way of learning, as stated in the study conducted by a professor from Turkey. As shown, the findings of the study show that students' knowledge and understanding and attitude of biology was positively changed on the unit of endocrine system with the use of cartoons. Secondly, our product is short and doesn't consume much time. Compared to other biology-related comics, our comic doesn't take long to read and understand. This is because other comics like Cells at Work have a purpose to entertain the readers and are not meant to be very educational. Thus, readers will have to spend a longer time to understand the biological process that are happening as they fill it with many unnecessary action scenes. Therefore, our comic will be the students' best bet if they want to study and revise quickly before an exam. Number 3, our product is focused on the endocrine system. Our comic doesn't jump from one topic to another. This makes it easier for readers to make correlations between episodes as they are happening under the same biological system. Number 4, our product includes a simplified note. This comic tries its best to help those who are struggling to understand biology by providing a short note at the end of every episode. This short note extracts out information from the conceptual diagram given in the lecture notes, and it helps students to see the flow of the topic more clearly. Last but not least, we include some extra information. We include some light extra information that might interest the readers to know more about the topic. Moving on to the approximation of cost, we decided to publish this comic in the form of ebook and printed book with the price of 5 ringgit and 10 ringgit respectively. Comparing our product to other existing products, Cells at Work to be precise, the price difference is very huge. The price of Cells at Work ebook is $10.69, which is equal to 44 ringgit and 33 cents. Meanwhile, its printed book costs 52 ringgit and 90 cents.
Related to the previous slide, our price point is one of the factors that makes our product is marketable. As seen here, the significant difference in price will sway more people to buy our comics as opposed to buy comics from the others. Next, we believe that it is marketable because our product is short yet compact. It doesn't crowd the storyline with unnecessary action scenes. Therefore, readers will benefit more by not having to differentiate which scene is important and which is not. This quality of our comics was also admitted by our readers. For instance, this proves that people are willing to buy and they seek more from us.
As for our future development, we plan on joining forces with the endocrine unit from Hospital UiTM Sungai Buloh. This is so that they can help to fact-check our comic to eliminate any chance of misinformation. Next, we plan to collaborate with UiTM Press and publishing our printed books. This is a future plan as we have yet to meet the requirements of UiTM Press, which is having a minimum of 50 A4 pages. This final plan is related to the previous one. We will apply for copyright during the process of publishing, as at that point, we will have a complete series regarding the endocrine system. With that, thank you for watching. Please consider liking this video if you want to support our innovation.